Hello guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Azzy Graphics. In this particular tutorial, I'll be learning how to create this particular design. Now, without any further ado, let's just go straight into this class. Now, if you're just joining for the first time, I strongly recommend you subscribe to this channel because I'll be posting new content which you will really learn from. Alright, so let's just head in straight to this one. Now, today is actually the 2nd of December 2022. So yesterday happens to be the 1st of December, which happens to be World AIDS Day. So this is what I did for a client. Alright, so I just decided to share it to you guys. So the resources of this tutorial will be in the description of this video. So the first thing I'll just first be doing here is just change my background to white. Okay, so now we have the white background. So the next thing is just to bring in a shape. Then I'll be making it red. So this is the color code of this red: E8 12 12, E8 12 12. So you just come here and input E8 12 12 and you're good. So we just position it this somewhere around here. Now there are variations of red, so you must understand that's why we're actually using this particular one, and which happens to be the color code for Red Cross Society, because it happens to be a Red Cross event. The brand color of Red Cross Society is white and red. So change this one to white. Strongly advise you position it somewhere around here. Okay, now we have this one here. So I'll just come here and just lock it. So the next thing, I have this element which I'll be sending to you, this one. So let's bring it to the front, then just make it visible. Alright, so I'll just put it somewhere around here. Contains the logo of some of these. Make it at the center. Alright, so it's quite okay. If it is, it's quite okay. Now if it is big, you can make sure it's at the center, and we're good. So the next thing we'll be doing here is bringing in our text. Let's just be sure that I'm not okay. Now what I was actually scared of was the size of my red, but let's just go ahead with this design anyway. So the next thing I'll be doing is bringing this guy, this cloud. Then I'll just bring it to the front. Then I'll just stretch, increase it, then send it to the back. So I'll reduce the transparency to, okay, let's just leave it this way. So the next thing is to come here and I just lock it. So I just still feel, let me just reduce it to about 20. Okay, now you're not seeing it much, however, but it's there. It's giving it this blue, this vibe. So just send it to the front, then this one, which signifies world. Alright, so the next thing is also this one. We'll reduce the transparency to let's see, 10, 8. Okay, let's just leave it at 9. Then signifies World AIDS Day. So it's something that is happening all over the world, not just here in Nigeria. Currently in Nigeria anyway. So I will just come here and lock this. So the next thing is bringing in our text. Now I just okay, let me just first bring in the logo. One of the logo, there are two. So I'll reduce the size of this one. The particular school, AU, Adekunle Ajassin University. Funny enough, I spent a year in that school, my NYC program. NYC program is a national program in Nigeria for every graduate. Once you just finish your secondary university, polytechnic, you you'll be mandated to serve, to be a partaker of the program. So I brought in a circle. Now just pay attention to what I'm doing. I'll come to texture, and I'll come to bring in a texture. So all right, so I'll just locate the particular image I want to use as a texture, and I'll show you once I'm done. Okay, this is what we'll be making use of, Nigerian Red Cross. So I will just, it's going to fit itself. So once I just scale it down, it's going to fit. So there's nothing special in that particular side one. So what I'll just come here, and the size should be, okay, let it be this particular one. Okay, let's just leave it 7. So let's just position them together. Okay, we'll come here and this one and the, just make sure. Okay, I think I selected one, my bad. Make sure they are both at the center. All right, so this is, the next thing is, it has to do with a lot of typing. I hate, that's why I actually love doing birthday designs. I won't be typing much. So this is Nigerian Red Cross Society. I already have it here. Okay, so I'll just make it black. Okay, so we change the typeface to Montserrat. Alright, I'll just make it bold. Then the alignment to center. Alright, so I'll just position it this way. Alright, so I will leave it this way. So the next thing I'll just be doing is come here to this particular guy and make it this way, and I'll just bring it down, bring it down. So I'm still thinking of, let's just look at the size. Okay, 14 should suffice. So Adekona Adjacent University, Adekona Akungba detachment here. So I'll just copy this. Now this time I'll make it regular. Presents. Okay, so we have this here. Then I'll just come here and spacing. All right, so I will I think I have that one here. What it's the, okay, yeah, I'll bring it to the front and I'll make it visible. So this should be in bold. Let me change the color to black. Or should we make it extra bold? Let's see how extra bold is going to look like. Presents. So let's increase the size a bit. Okay, let me just leave it at 17. All right, so we have this one. Or should I just make it bold instead of extra bold? Let's make it bold. So just copy this and just make it tagged. Tagged. So now you see my tagged is kind of having, no, not this. Okay, let me increase this. Okay, so I think I have say no to 8 because I also made use of bold. So for this one, say no to 8. So for now, the alignment should be center. Say no. So just increase the say no. Then the line spacing should be reduced. So just increase this one like this. Then I'll just come here to color. Then I'll change this, the red to the 8 to red. So I'll just come here and position it at the center. All right, so we are good. Should we just make it extra bold? Extra bold. All right, so I'm not used to this. I'm not used to having my designs in landscape mode. I'm used to always having them in portrait. So that's why I can't even tell if I'm having a mistake here. So I'll just position this one here, which signifies the symbol of AIDS. So for this particular one, just move it this one. Okay, now we have this anyway. Okay, say no to it. I don't know if I'm actually getting it right, but it's taking like forever. Oh god, I hate typing. I hate working with designs that has to do with a lot of typing. So I actually saved myself the stress of having this one here. So okay, let's just say these dates and put this star. Let's just using one of these elements. Okay, let's use this here. Okay, let's make this one here and position this one here. So having this one here like this. So I'll make use of my grid this time. position our grid here, position also our grid here, because we'll be typing. So the next thing is just to the size. Okay, I'm okay with the size being 16, so I'll just use my hand to position it somewhere around here. Okay, so there will be featuring. So I'll just copy this for the what it's the. So I made use of regular Montserrat regular for those awareness of HIV and AIDS. I use Montserrat regular. So for this heading, we'll just stick with whites. Then we'll just edit this. Featuring. So the size, let's stick with 18. Looks big. Oh, now just look at it later. Okay, so the next thing I'll just come here, I'll bring in a shape. Or just the size should be somewhere around this place here. Okay, then I'll just put it like this. Then click on OK. So I'm good with my shape. Let me just lock it. And lock this ones too. Lock this, lock, lock. Okay, now we have this. Alright, so this is what we're having. Now we can now just gladly just come here and awareness of AIDS. This give this, so our design will be having quite some space to breathe. I love giving my text breathing space. I don't want them to appear being choked up. So you know what? Awareness of age there's quite a lot of space. Okay. Featuring. Okay. So the next thing I'll be doing is this particular. No, I won't be touching this one. Let me just bring it down a bit. Okay. Then for this one, come to relative size, disable this, then reduce the height to, yeah, that is quite okay. Then I'll just position it this way. Alright, so we have this here. It took me quite sometimes, but we've arrived here. So move to the front. Then so this one should be somewhere around. So where we draw our grid then. Now it doesn't look, my grid position doesn't look even in my eyes. Okay, now we have this. So I'll come to this, my featuring. Copy it, move it there. For inquiry, for sponsorship, sponsorship and inquiries. So now you notice that it is too big, so just reduce the size, please. Now, but it's still just kind of looking as if the visual weight, so ends will just make it stick with the other font size, which is extra bold. So it's appearing more weightier compared to the other one. So for sponsorship and inquiries, so the phone number is there. Okay, I'm having another one for my time. I think I have my time here already. To the front. Okay, let me just come to you, be sure the typeface is in. So for the time, let's first make everything regular. For the time, it should be bold. The date too, bold. Or should we make it extra bold? Let's just make it extra bold. Same extra bold we applied to. So then we have to change. So the alignment should be at this side. Okay, now we have this other one here. The size 16 is okay. So for this featuring, okay, let's still make use of extra bold. All right, so that's everything for this design. We are done. We're done. So let's just compare it with the other one. So we have this other one here. The only thing I just saw here is the tagged. Okay, let me make it extra bold. I think it's extra bold. I should have been extra bold. I don't know why I didn't make use of extra bold, because the tagged is, the word is a verb and it's weighty. It's telling us tagged. Alright, so we are done with this design. So we can now just come here and save. So the next thing will just be come to Snapseed, open. So this is a particular design I did. Now I'm thinking of hosting a free tutorial on the 21st of December, which happens to be my birthday. So I'll just be showing you tips. It's going to be, I'm still considering it. It might actually happens to be either a live Telegram or a YouTube lecture. So let's just come here. This is it. So I'll just come here and not much. Just come here to just increase the structure. Okay, and just sharpen it a bit. Then I'll just click this. Alright, so I'm done with my design. I'm done with this design, so I can just gladly come here, export and save. Alright, so that's everything. So as regards the class, it's either going to be Telegram channel or from the Telegram group, or probably on YouTube Live. So how it's going to be, I'm going to communicate to you guys. So the link to my WhatsApp, it's in the description of this video. If you want to make an inquiry as regards the tutorial, then just as regards the tutorial will be coming up on the 21st of December, just let me know. All right, so just chat me up. I will let you know. All right, so that's everything for this video. We'll see you in the next one.